Welcome to a new video tutorial by CrocFIX. Let's see today how to replace your screen and actually how to totally disassemble the phone and replace everything in your Realme 6S smartphone. If you need any parts or tools, I have provided the links in the video description.
That's our Realme 6S. As you see, the back cover is okay, but the front is really shattered. So let's do a repair. Firstly, you need to open it. For doing so, use a heat gun and around 160 to 180 C for, let's say, 2 minutes. With this we are heating up the back cover, so it will be easier to remove it. Once heated up, take a suction cup here and try to lift up the back cover here. This is going to be a little bit tricky because this suction cup is not working. The space is too small. I'm trying to use this smaller one. We just need to open just a little bit to make a gap here between, like this. So you can come in with your fingernail and then you can safely remove the back cover. The back cover is made from plastic, so no worries. Once you have heated it up, you can try to slowly remove it from the frame. Okay. So if you have, like I did, remove it almost without damaging the adhesive tape, you can still reuse the adhesive tape here and put it back here where it was. Like this, okay. That's it, that's ready for later. Now let's go and take out the screws. So, firstly I'm going to remove this top screws here. Not enough magnetic force, so I'm putting it on some magnet here. There we go. Once these screws here are removed, you can go and lift up here this protector for the cameras. Then let's remove all other screws here. Then we are going to remove the bottom screws. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Then we lift up here this, try to this is not going, so we will remove the middle frame here. That should be fine, but first let me remove here the SIM card tray. There we go. Now let's try to make a gap here directly where the SIM card tray was, like this. And then you can go inside with a plastic tool and work yourself around to detach the needle frame from the frame. And then let's go here further. Once you hear the clicking sound, then you know that it's going to come apart. So once you're almost done, you can go here and try to remove it. There is this sticky foil here, which you can try to lift up also. Okay, so just keep it attached to the metal here. That's it. Now carefully, as this power button is still attached here to the main board. So I would suggest you first that you disconnect the battery here, like this. Then you can disconnect here the power button and you can put this by side. There you go. Now I'm taking something here under the screen to put the new screen here by side, so you can see. That's it. So basically now I will try to first do here battery removal. So this will be our battery replacement part here. For this, pull up the battery, you need to lift up this sticker and then take the phone like this and try to pull it out. There you go. You can try to pull this away from this second tape here, and then once you did this, you go and pull further from here, from the left side, so this will stay here still on the battery. So you take your finger, stick it here, and then you pull the adhesive here, the white adhesive attached to the battery, out. Like this. There you go. Now you can reattach this here. we have maybe just a little bit bend at the battery. If you just replacing the screen, then just make it even again. If you are replacing the battery, then you will anyway use a new battery. So the model number of this battery is BLP757. That's it. Now we go and proceed, and we will transfer all the stuff to a new screen here. That's our new screen. Realme 6S. We're taking out the screen here. Okay, now let's go first thing first. So let's see, under here we have two screws also, which can be removed. I would suggest to remove these two screws first. Then we can lift up this plastic here. That's the bottom speaker. Then we can go and see that this antenna, the black antenna, is coming under this flex cable. So lift up this flex cable, detach it, and then let's go disconnect the antenna here, and then let's remove this bottom piece of main board, the charging board. Now we will also need to remove this vibration unit here. I will zoom in. So we remove also this vibration unit. This you can do with a small screwdriver. Then we're going to put this in the new screen here, but let's also consider that we need some adhesive tape. So let's try to move this adhesive tape from the old screen and put it there in the new screen. If this is possible, let me check. Yes, that should be fine. If your tweezer doesn't work, take another one. Perfect, not bad. So let's put this inside here, inside the new screen. And take the vibration unit and put it here in the new place. And press it down. So now the next part comes. We'll need to remove here this probably again an antenna, and we will put it here in the new frame as well. Carefully lift it up. Don't damage it. So now we're going to put it here in place. And then again here. There are small holes indicating where the position is. One hole, second hole, and third hole here. Okay, great. Now we try also to remove here this, not the antenna now, but there is some gasket here.
Let's try to remove this gasket and put it here, because this screen seems came without a gasket. If you have it, don't bother. If you don't have it, then try to remove it here. Use your tweezers instead of a sharp knife, otherwise you could damage it. Try to remove the gasket together with the adhesive. Help yourself with fingers. Lift it up slowly, not too much. Force, because you could bend it or break it. And now at the end, don't pull it out, it could stick together. So just take your tweezers and go and try to take it together with your tweezers here and to put it here in place where it belongs. There we go. So first try to put it here on the top, then here on the right side, and then work yourself together here at the bottom. And here as well. So this gasket is for preventing the speaker to shatter, to make bad noises or something. So let's just try to move it here back. So this is done. Now we can take here the small motherboard, just put it here in from the right side to the left, because there is a small ear here which needs to be connected. It needs to go inside here like this. Okay. Now we are going to, this we will leave here, but we are going to remove here the flex cable. There is some small gasket again here at the bottom, the black one. This needs to be removed and we will put it back later. And now you can remove this flex cable here. So let's remove this flex cable, or you can leave it connected here to the main board if you want. And also let's disconnect here the flex cable to the main board. Now we will need to, I would suggest you anyway, that we disconnect here this flex cable just in case we don't want to make any mess. That's it. And then we go here and let's disconnect here the antenna on the top just in case. So now we are going to lift up the main board here. Let's try to lift it up here. If not that way, then you go here underneath and you lift it up here slowly like this. That's it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so you put the main board by side first, because we need to replace, transfer also the buttons here. If you don't have it, like this here, you need to transfer them. So for doing this, I will try first to heat up this a little bit, not too much heat, maybe only 140 C.
Okay, so let's try to lift up this button here, carefully and slowly. There is also some adhesive underneath, so try to lift this up as well if you can. And then let's slowly lift it here and remove it from the frame. Perfect. You can take it from here. Then you take your new screen and put it the same way like it was. So if you don't have enough glue, then just put some glue on it, and that's it. I still had some adhesive, so it should be fine. And then you put also here in position inside this here for the buttons. There we go. In position. That's it. So now let's take also the old screen, and we have here kind of a plastic here which needs to be transferred as well for the front camera. This is a distant plastic, so here, as you see, this we will need to remove from here and try to put in the new screen. Okay, so if you have any glue, just put some glue here under this, just a little bit, so it will better stick. No need to be a lot of it, but just a little bit. Okay, and then you put this in the new screen here. Great. So that's for the front camera here. Okay, sorry. So here, you put it here. Then we are going to take out the speaker, the upper speaker here also, so be carefully. There is usually a small gap here on the side, and here you can take it out with a knife or with some tweezers or with a screwdriver. Depends what suits better to you. There we go. So we have it here. We still need here a little bit of adhesive to be on this speaker, so it will better stick here in. If you don't have adhesive or just don't want to bother with it, don't worry, you use some glue. You put a little bit of glue here. And it will be also okay. Just put it in right place, so the contacts will be here on the bottom. The ears, the small ears, like this. Okay, perfect. So now comes another part. We will put now the main board back inside here. Let's just check if we have forgot something here on the top. You can, if you want, you can transfer as well this small, if you can, discard some. Sorry, my battery was empty, so let's see if we can move this. It has the protectors here for the cam. If you can move them, okay. If not, it's also okay. It's not that important. I will try to move them. There is another one here. Perfect. Okay. And let's try also to move this here for the camera. I'm sorry. Okay. And the last one here. Let's see if this will be sticky still. Not really, actually. You could use some glue if you want, or the motherboard will anyway hold it in place later. So if you are taking here the main board, there is nothing else to be transferred, that's it. So you take the main board now and put it here in place. It fits perfectly. Just align here the front camera. That are the rear cameras, they should be also fine. And that's it. So now you can connect here this connection for the display, but first let's remove this tape here. And let's try first if the screen is working well. So I'm going just to connect this for a short time and then we will remove the protective covers here. So let's take the battery now. So let's check just this short. If we connect here the charging cable, let's see if we have a picture. Okay, we have a picture, so it seems that it's alright. So we can proceed with the repair here now. Okay, disconnect the battery, take it out. Now we are going to align the main board here, align the cameras, then we are going to disconnect this flex cable here again, and this one as well. Okay, so now let's go and remove these plastic protectors. Disconnect the screen. Carefully remove seems that this is not holding very well. We will try to remove this one from here, from that side. Okay, now we are okay. So now we can go and connect back the screen again. First, okay, so the screen is connected here, and then you go and align the cable. The best thing is you go from the bottom and you just pull it towards the main board here and make it even here, like this. So that's alright, that's perfect. Now you take the antenna here, connect it here on the top, and then you go here through this side panel here, put it here inside, and then put it here through this tunnel. Then you go here again, put it inside the tunnel here, like this. Okay, connect it here again, put it inside the tunnel again, like this. It must stay here inside, and then you take the small flex cable here, connect it to the bottom, make it nice and even, and then connect it also to the top here. There we go. Connected. Gently press the mainboard back, align the front camera. Now we are going and let's take the tape here, put it back in place. There we go. If you still have some space here, you can make it maybe more like better alignment here. So you just go up here and pull it down again, so you will have more space. And again, you have to repeat maybe this twice or 3 times, but don't worry. Okay. Hold it here with a finger and then push it towards the main board here. Perfect. Then you can take this, put it here in place. Okay. And then again, you check this speaker, put it here in place, and you take these 2 screws and screw them back again here, one here, and one here. There you go. Okay, so on the top, we are going now, first thing first, sorry. Okay, now let's take the battery. So, if you have a new battery, then just you gently put it here in. If you have replaced the screen, it's the same procedure, just with the old battery. Okay, so gently press it here everywhere, in the corners and all over. Connect the battery here, like this, perfect. And now let's go and reconnect the side button here, the power button. Connected, great. And you put back the frame. Gently press it inside, everywhere around, so you hear the clicking sounds. Perfect. You can also stick this back to the speaker. Align it with your fingernail so it will be nice again, like this, and proceed with the screw driving. On the bottom we have 6 of them. Now let's go to the top. Take the camera protector here. Check for dust, if there is any dust. Take the duster. Clean the dust out with this tool. If you want it, I have provided a link in the video description. Clean also the cameras. Put it back in place. And proceed with putting back the screws. There are 9 pieces here on the top. Okay, the almost last part. check if you still have some adhesive here. I still have intact and working adhesive all over it, so I will just use this. If you don't have it, just put some glue here around the corners, around the edges, and then press it gently back. I will heat up this a little bit so the glue will become more softened. Perfect. Now put it back here in place like this. Press it everywhere. Also here around the cameras. Take back the SIM card tray. And that should be it. If you put some glue here over it, you can use these plastic clamps. Take it in, on it, all over, around, and leave it for, let's say, 3 hours. So let's see if we have a picture. It's empty, but we have a picture. Congratulations!
Thanks for watching. If the video did somehow help you, then you can buy me a coffee. Donations are always appreciated. Thank you. You find the donation link in my about page and in the video description. Please also like, comment and share the video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.